Okay, here we go. Alright guys, listen. This is a video to show you how you can play IX map and don't go down with these strategies that I'm going to provide you with. You know what I'm saying? Okay, for starters, this map, everybody has this map when you bought the game. It's going to be mandatory in the game, so most people's going to know this map. Okay, alright, when you completed the first stage, when you reach level 55, you're gonna have all your perks and everything unlocked, most of your weapons unlock. Okay, now I'm gonna make you a loadout, and if you follow this loadout and do and pack the loadout the way I tell you and follow the steps I tell you, you will never go down in the game, and I can guarantee you that. So here we go. The first thing we're gonna speak about in the game is your in this loadout is your elixirs. You're gonna start from your elixirs. Alright, so your elixirs are these ones on the pad right here. Okay, and this loadout is for Easter egg, high rounds, or just regular playing. Okay, so watch this. You gotta make sure you bring your temporal gift. Never leave your temporal gift. Your temporal gift is for fire sales, instant kill, and double points. Yeah, it doesn't work with like other stuff, but the double points and fire sales. Normally the fire sales lasts for 30 seconds. With the temporal, it's gonna go to a minute. The next thing you don't leave is your equipment. Okay, don't leave your equipment, because this is if you know the map, right? You know the map, so you bring equipment. What next elixir you can bring to help you? Now this elixir will help you. It's called burnout. What it does, if you're trapped and you drink this elixir, any zombies that hit you will burst into flames. Okay, so once you take melee damage, nearby zombies is gonna burst into flames, so you will be able to escape. You can use it like you're gonna build a shield. You pop your this elixir and you build the shield, because you're gonna have to take like a 30-second time to build the shield. Okay, your fourth elixir is like you want to bring something that's gonna help you in the game. Let's say you want to use a shopping free. Now a shopping free can let you buy all doors, do anything in the game for free, but it has a time span of about 2 minutes to a minute. You know what I'm saying? It says 1 minute. The time span for that is 1 minute. Okay, but most times when you wanna do the Easter egg, or you're going for high rounds, maybe you bring some raindrops with you. What a raindrop does is spawns one of each of the 9 core power-ups in the game. You're gonna get a perk, you're gonna get a instant kill, a double point, a carpenter, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you have the opportunity to do that, just in case you need to. Alright, so you can bring a raindrop, you can bring a power vacuum, or you bring a perkaholic that gives you all the perks, so you don't have to buy no perks. You're gonna get 10 perks. I'll explain to you how that works in the game. So you can always choose one of these elixirs to help you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, alright, that's for your elixirs. Now for your perks, and I'm telling you, you will not go down if you run all these perks. Now because I'm a professional, I can put my mule kick anywhere I want it. But for you, I say put your mule kick at Odin. Alright? Now why I would say put your mule kick at Odin, what this does for you is anytime you go down and if somebody doesn't get you and you're gonna have to buy your perks all over, the last gun that you have in your mule kick, so any weapon you put there, once you go back and buy your mule kick at Odin, that weapon is gonna be there for you. Alright, and you're gonna run mule kick, right? What mule kick does, it gives you 3 weapons. Now for you to not go down, these are the weapons that you're gonna run with your mule kick. You're gonna run the Hades, that's a machine gun. You're gonna run the Scorpion gun, which is a Sarkite's kiss, or you may all know it, but it's also the wonder weapon on the map. And you're gonna run the rocket launcher, which is the Hello V, whatever they call it, right? So that's the rocket launcher, right? Then you gotta run P8 slider. What P8 slider is gonna work with the rocket launcher, right? So whenever you fire it, it won't bring back any pebbles on you or cause you to die when you use the rocket launcher. So you can blow a zombie right out your face with the rocket launcher. The P8 slider will take care of that. On to your next perk. You're gonna have Dying Wish. Now what Dying Wish is gonna do for you, instead of entering the last 10, the player goes berserk. So you're gonna go berserk for like 9 seconds. Get what I'm saying? And you have a chance to escape. You can strike a blow into any enemy and escape. Understand what I'm saying? That's for the Dying Wish. Now Winter's Wail is gonna be your 4th perk, right? Winter's Wail, this is gonna help you when you get hit, and melee attacks while not at full health will cause a frost explosion that will freeze the zombies or slow enemies nearby. Understand? You store 3 charges for that. When you're in extreme difficulty, the frost will explode, as you know. So if you run these 4 perks and you run the 3 guns that I told you to run, you can never go down. Because if you're trapped, you can always pop your rocket launcher out and shoot it right in your face if the zombie is in your face, and you won't die. Okay? So that's... Now you're going to run your special weapon. Because you want to pick up other people on the map, you're going to use the Scepter of Ra. Now the Scepter of Ra will allow you to pick people up and they keep their perks, and you don't have to be like right over them or close to them. I can be on the drawbridge between Zeus and Odin, or the drawbridge between Daniel and Ra, and I can point my Scepter of Ra at somebody in the arena and pick him up. So that's how, and what the Scepter of Ra does, it helps you to not get trapped when using it. When the Scepter of Ra reaches level 3, you can plant it like an umbrella, and you can keep shooting, and the person who is under it can crawl under if he's not under it and get up, or the person under it, he'll get up. Whenever the Scepter of Ra is going to finish, it's going to explode and all the zombies is going to die. So this is the best, for me, it is the best special weapon in the game. Okay, now if you have the Mark 12, I suggest you start the game with the Mark 12. If not, you use the Strive. But the reason why I would start the game with the Mark 12 is the Mark 12 is all the way up in Daniel, right? You gotta buy 2 doors to get to the Mark 12. So if you have the Mark 12, start with the Mark 12. When you start with the Mark 12, and this is a strategy, you start with the Mark 12, you start your challenges. If you have to knife zombies with the challenges, right, when a challenge comes up, you may have enough money to buy the Strive for $500. Then you buy the Strive, so you have both Mark 12 and Strive, so you can use the Strive to get the knife kills, and the Mark 12 will take care of the champions when you want to get the Pack-a-Punch open. So that's why I say start with the Mark 12. The next weapon, your equipment you're going to bring is the Rate of Fire grenade. This is strong, up to around 100. Once you pour it on the ground, zombies will die. You can stand up it and save your life. You can also use this to throw around a person on the ground, and if you don't have your staff, you can use it to pick him up. And if you throw the grenade, this grenade, it will increase the rate of how your staff charges. So if you're at half and you have 2 of these grenades, you throw it in a lot of zombies, your staff will be ready to pick the person up. Okay. Now this is a talisman. Now you have different talisman for different occasions. Like you have commons, you have rare, legendary, and epics. Let me start with the epics. You can choose a talisman because this is an epic talisman that says start the match with a light machine gun. Once you put this talisman in, you're going to start with a light machine gun. Okay, so you can pick whichever talisman you need to start with. I'll do another video and show you how you can start the game with a talisman, okay, of each talisman. The next thing, what you're gonna do for this now, because you're not done. This is a video about not going down. You're gonna start with a talisman that's called. It's gonna let you start with the raw perk. So you're gonna put your dying wish at raw, right? So this talisman called Major Amulet of the Third Circle. That's the one for starting with the Zeus perk. Let me find the one to start with the raw perk. The one that starts with the raw perk, if you want to start with the dying wish, you're going to put the Major Amulet of the Second Circle. That's the one that's going to let you start with the dying wish. So when you start with your dying wish, you don't have to buy it no more, because this talisman is going to make you start the game with it. So this is a way for you not to die throughout the game. You're going to start with your dying wish. But if you don't have the talisman, this is what you're going to do when you start the game. You're going to make enough money because you're going to put your dying wish at raw, right? This is raw. You put your dying wish at raw, right? When you make that 4,000, because it's going to cost you 4,000 points to 5,000, well, somebody else is going to open the door. So you save up that 4,000. You go buy your raw perk. Then you get the champions in raw with your Mag 12. Then you move over to the other side when you make enough money, because therefore you're playing. Then you go get the other champion. You have some more money. Then you get your Daniel perk, because that's the Winter's Wail, and that will help you going through the game. When you get hit, you don't go down. And then when you reach to the other side and you make a lot of money, you're gonna get your P8 slider, or better yet, you get your mule kick, so you can go and get all your guns. You can save to buy the P8 slider at a later date, because the P8 slider is for the rocket launcher. So you can get your mule kick first, get all your guns, and then when you have your rocket launcher, then you buy your P8 slider. With that way, you can't go down. You just gotta play smart. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Alright?